Since the tragic passing of Kobe Bryant, his daughter Gianna, and 7 other people on January 26th, many people have been trying to figure out what caused the flight to crash in the first place. Hey guys, it's Mackenzie Smith here, and today on IO, I'm going to be updating you on all the info we currently have about what happened to Kobe's plane before its terrible crash. And before I get into it, I just want to say how sorry everyone on our team is for the terrible loss. Our hearts are with the families of all the victims. Now, after some investigation, it now seems that the main reason for the crash is due to intense fog that was surrounding the Calabasas area that morning. Even YouTuber Jeffree Star posted videos of dense fog around his nearby mansion shortly before the crash. According to the Journal, the National Weather Service's local office warned of a deep marine layer, low clouds, and dense fog that morning. The fog was so intense that the LAPD actually grounded all of its helicopters that morning. Because of the fog, Kobe's plane was actually given special permission to fly over the area, and his pilot, Ara Zobayan, would have been one of the only pilots experienced enough to be allowed to fly. The helicopter circulated for 12 minutes while awaiting special visual flight rules clearance to continue on in the foggy conditions. SVFR for short means that a pilot can fly without relying solely on instrumental-based navigation. Under SVFR, a pilot typically remains in close contact with air traffic controllers during the whole flight. Officials say that SVFR clearance is pretty normal, but not something that's often recommended. When the pilot flew into the Burbank airspace at 1,400 feet, he requested radar assistance to avoid traffic. But air traffic control said the helicopter was too low to be able to get that assistance at that point, as the helicopter was below radar coverage, which gives more context to the fact that the helicopter missed clearing the hill by only about 20 to 30 feet. Because of this, it seems that the crash was abrupt, and they were most likely not anticipating hitting anything, classifying the crash as a high-energy impact crash. Also, because the crash happened so fast and the helicopter would have had about 800 pounds of fuel on board, the crash ignited a brush fire over about a quarter-acre of land. Officials also say that the copter was not equipped with terrain awareness and warning system, which is designed to provide terrain info to the pilot and prevent crashes. In 2006, it became a law that all US registered helicopters that carry at least 6 people to be equipped with the system. In 2006, it became a law that all US registered helicopters that carry at least 6 people to be equipped with the system. But sadly, the Sikorsky S-76 helicopter that Kobe was using was rolled out before the agency required the system on the new aircraft. Another aspect of the crash that investigators are looking into is the speed of the aircraft before the crash. From what has been determined, it seems like the pilot could have been disoriented. The spatial disorientation we are talking about refers to when a pilot loses their equilibrium and can't tell up from down, which obviously is very bad when flying a terrain with tons of hills. Along with the devastating news surrounding the details that led to the crash, there was other news that Kobe and his wife Vanessa Lane Bryant actually made a pact that they would never fly in the same helicopter together, so that if anything would have ever happened to one of them, the other one would still be around to care for their children. And honestly, hearing that now gives me the biggest chills. Jeez, that's so sad. Also, LeBron James made his first public statement about the death of his dear friend, writing on Instagram, "I'm not ready, but here I go. Man, I'm sitting here trying to write something for this post, but every time I try, I begin crying, just thinking about you, niece Gigi, and the friends, bond, brotherhood we had. I literally just heard your voice Sunday morning before I left Philly to head back to LA. Didn't think for one bit in a million years that would have been the last conversation we'd have. WTF, I am heartbroken and devastated, my brother. Man, I love you, big bro. My heart goes to Vanessa and the kids. I promise you, I'll continue your legacy, man. You mean so much to us all here, especially #LakerNation, and it's my responsibility to put this on my back and keep it going. Please give me the strength from the heavens above and watch over me. I got us here. There's so much more I want to say, but I just can't right now because I can't get through it. Until we meet again, my brother. #Mamba for life, #Gigi for life." Well, that's all the details I have on this for today. Again, I just want to send my love to the families in this incredibly difficult time. Thanks again for watching, and see you guys next time.